Hello, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 2 battle versus the LA Lucarios. This week is a little rough for me. If you go down the line of his team, you can see he has a lot of things that directly threaten me, and because there's only 6 slots on your team, it's kind of really hard for me to fit in some of the mons that I would like to bring. For example, Jolteon would be really great versus the Skarmory and the Lapras, which I'm sure he's going to bring. But I don't have room for it, so I had to make as many changes as possible to fit all these things that I wanted to bring on my team. So, starting off, I'm bringing my Expert Belt Mamoswine with Thick Fat, just because he doesn't really have any Intimidate users, so I don't really worry about Own Tempo or Oblivious. Yeah, Oblivious. So, kind of my tech is Heavy Slam, because I don't expect him to think that Mamoswine's going to be able to kill Clefable. I naturally outspeed. So my plan is to bluff a choice item with an Ice Shard or on the Zygarde or like an Earthquake or something when he switches into Clefable, and then switch to Heavy Slam and OHKO it, because as it stands, it has a chance, like a 93% chance to OHKO, but with that extra damage on a switch, it's a guaranteed. So I kind of want to psych him out with that. I have the classic Stone Quake combo, or Edge Quake combo, with Ice Shard for priority because it takes care of Zygarde, Venusaur, Vullaby, all that stuff. So I'm excited to try out Mamoswine this week, just see if I can successfully choice bluff. And yeah, so then my next Pokemon is my Metagross. I brought a Shuka this week because I really want to make sure that Zygarde does not get a sweep after a Dragon Dance. So I have a bunch of ice covers, like you saw. I have Ice Shard on Mamoswine, I brought Ice Punch on the Metagross, and there's more to come on the rest of the team. So I put Stealth Rocks on him because I feel like that Heavy Slam damage, I mean that's a bad example because Clefable has Magic Guard, but for example, Ice Shard on Zygarde does like 93%, so the Stealth Rocks, or 88%, so the Stealth Rocks give me that OHKO after Stealth Rocks damage, and the Shuka lets me live a hit him with an Ice Punch, and then OHKO, or kill it next turn with a Bullet Punch. So it just gives me these nice little combos to deal with it in case it gets too out of hand. That's only at +1 though. I think it could live a +2 as well, but I don't anticipate that I let him get that far, or he's going to be even that greedy to get that far if he even goes for that set this week. Earthquake for the Raikou, if I can even live a Shadow Ball, which I think I can if he's not Specs. And then I already explained Stealth Rocks and Bullet Punch, so we're going to move on to my next pick. So Grimmsnarl Gmax with Leftovers this week. I had Reflect on it for a while with Light Clay, but I didn't want to bring Light Screen. I only wanted to bring one of them, so I just opted to go for Leftovers with Taunt as my Prankster move, and then Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Strain Punch to deal with the things on his team that threaten me. Rain Punch is nice because, one, it hits his Cobalion and his Miltank and his Lapras, and provides me recovery when I'm not in Gmax form, but it also, in Gmax form, raises my attack each time I use it, so I can raise my stats a bunch while Gmaxed to deal with his team a little bit better. Ice Punch is there for the Zygarde and the Venusaur, and just same stuff from Mamoswine and Metagross. And I also have Thunder Punch there to deal with the Skarmory, because the problem with this team is that I have very little things that can deal with the Skarmory when I don't bring Jolteon with me. And a lot of the things on my team were crucial this week, so I couldn't fit everything I wanted. The 8 speed is just to outspeed his Lapras Gmax. You can see got base 60 speed on it, so we're both base 60. With the 8, I don't anticipate him adding any extra EVs into speed except 4, so that's what that is for. And next up is my Chandelure. I brought Choice Scarf because, one, I need a Choice Scarf user, and I just couldn't find out which mon I wanted to bring it on most, so I put it on Chandelure again. Mostly because after Dragon Dance I can outspeed... that's not true at all. Because without the Dragon Dance I can outspeed and I can hit him with the Shadow Ball. If he goes for the sub expecting to set up on me, I have Infiltrator, and it's kind of my only hope. I can also trick him, the Choice Scarf, on something and lock him in, like on his Clefable or his Skarmory or even his Miltank. But really, it's here to come in at the end or to deal with that Skarmory as soon as possible, because I just really don't have a good answer to it. And I brought Fire Blast for the damage. I considered Overheat, but I want to ensure that my special attack doesn't lower to the point where it's gonna make a difference in damage. Because I'd rather do two fire blasts back to back to deal with it than risk lowering my special attack twice and his switch in being able to handle me now that my special attack's -4. Next up is my Milotic, and this week I brought Flame Orb. I had leftovers originally, but if you look at his team, he is very bulky and has a lot of things that want to toxic my team. And rather than use Heal Bell on Dragonite or Lickitung or something, Aromatherapy on Vileplume, I opted to put Flame Orb on my Milotic so I have a lesser status and she could come in and just tank, because once her Flame Orb activates, she can't be toxicked. She can recover off all the damage. Her defense is boosted because of her ability, and she can stop any sweeps with Haze. And then Scald is there for the utility, and another Ice move and Ice Beam for that Zygarde. I'm very scared of the Zygarde, if you couldn't tell. Last but not least, Dragonite. Heavy Duty Boots again. This week, coverage is kind of weird. Ice Punch, of course. Iron Head for the Clefable. And Earthquake, just because Earthquake's really strong. But I don't really anticipate to use it as a sweeper this week. Dragon Dance is just there as a just in case. If I'm able to get rid of his Skarmory, it really sets me up for greatness afterwards. Deals with his Raikou pretty well. Now that Hidden Power is gone, there's just a lot of things that Dragonite can do once Skarmory is removed, and possibly Zygarde as well. And I think that it's very strong regardless of what its movesets are. So if I can get a boost, it's going to do a lot of work. I don't know if it can sweep the whole team, but it's going to do a lot of damage. And the Heavy Duty Boots is there because I anticipate him to set up hazards of some kind. Do I really care? Not really. I don't plan to switch that much. I feel like the playstyle versus him is going to have to be doing a lot of damage, get killed, and then switch into something better. Pretty much for the entire time. But we'll have to see how that goes, because I don't want things to get worn out too quickly. That's my team, and we'll get into the battle shortly. Alright, our match is about to begin. Let me just end the challenge, and I am worried, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully he'll accept fast. So, like I said previously, my main goal here is to prevent his Zygarde from sweeping as much as possible. I have ice attacks on 5 out of 6, I believe. Maybe 4 out of 6, something like that. Dragonite's got Dragon Dance for if I can clear out his Skarmory and his Zygarde in time. Otherwise, it's going to be a huge problem. Alright, here's the battle. He actually brought Miltank, which was unexpected. What did he not bring? Huh. Not sure why I can't see the sprites right now, but I'm just going to lead Metagross and see what happens. If he leads Zygarde and gets cocky and decides to, set up Dragon Dance or something, I'm going to get a free hit on him. So that'll be nice. Ooh, I got cold all of a sudden. Oh, he's taking forever. Excuse me. Alright, let's see what he does. The Fable. I'm down. I don't imagine he stays in, and if he does Fire Blast or something, okay, that's fine. Just Shoka Berry's gone. I'm just gonna Bullet Punch here. That's fine. Rocky Helmet, classic. So I'm gonna switch into my Milotic, because there's no way he Toxics my Metagross, so that's good. I'm just gonna go for the Scald. Nice. Hopefully I can burn it. Ooh, it's Heavy Duty Boots, that's cool. I think I'm just gonna go for the burn. He's probably gonna try and set up hazards, which is fine. Okay, that's not gonna help you. I'm gonna burn here, and if he sets up another one, I'm just gonna haze. Well, I'm not getting the burn, which is unfortunate. Give it to me now. Dang. I have to get him on the second Iron Defense. Sheesh. Alright, he probably knows that that wasn't enough. I'm just gonna go for the recover while he sets up the iron defense here, or roosts or something. Okay. He could probably know at this point that this is not gonna work out for him. If I get the burn here... Dang, I'm not getting the burn. I have to reveal the haze now. Yeah. So he's probably really bummed out about that. Yep. Okay. I should have gone for the recover there, but the skull damage on the Raikou is nice. I still don't get a burn. That's like 7 skulls in a row. I really don't want to lose this, but what can I switch? I guess Metagross is probably the best switch because he already set up the Stealth Rocks. Okay, that's fine. He switched into Lapras. Huh. I think I just go for the Earthquake. Yeah. He switched again, that's cool. He went for the Rocky Helmet attempt, but that's not going to do much. I think I just Earthquake here to see what he does. He just Milk Drinks, that's fine. He's not going to be able to Toxic me. He's probably Stealth Rock, Milk Drink, Toxic, maybe Body Slam, if I was to guess. Zen Headbutt, that's interesting. He's really fast, so I don't really feel like switching anything out here, because I don't know how much damage it'll do to my Milotic. It's not going to be a lot, but I can't risk him outspeeding and 2-hit KOing. And I don't want to take the Rocky Helmet damage. So I think now is where I switch into my Milotic while he goes for the Milk Drink. Nice. The burn scares me a little bit because I don't know how much damage he's going to do, and if he flinches me, that's a problem. But I think I have to go for the recover here. Yeah. And this is going to be annoying. But honestly, I think I can stall it out. Let him set up his screens. No? Okay. He's setting out his boy corpse here. I don't know why. Well, I guess he's going for the knockoff? No, he wouldn't do that. He knows I have the Flame Orb, and I'm already burned. It's fine. I get the freeze, but I don't get the burn. Are you kidding? That's nuts. I didn't want to go for the Scald there because I felt like that was most likely when he would thaw out. I wasn't sure how much damage it would do. I think I just go back into Metagross here. If he knocks off, that's fine. He Moonblasts, so even better. I don't lose anything by bullet punching here. He loses almost all of his health. A flamethrower takes me out, that's fine. And then I just go into Chandelure, I guess. I guess I could go into D-Knight. What's he gonna do? I mean, I guess it could be Scarfed. It's not, though. Yeah, it's not. That's annoying. Should have Dragon Danced. I didn't expect him to switch. So, this is a problem because his G-Max is going to be difficult to deal with. I don't think I can 2-hit KO it. I don't think I can 1-hit KO it while he likely 1-hit KOs me. But I really don't see any other way besides sacking my Dragonite. to deal with this thing. Oh, and they don't flinch. I'm gonna hope the earthquake is enough, but I doubt it. Oh, it's not. It would have been enough if he didn't G-Max, but I really can't switch at this moment. And now that he has the screens up, it's gonna be a problem, but I guess I just go back into mine. And I have to go for like... I guess I go for the knuckle first. Because I want that attack raise. Nice, okay. So I dealt with his G-Max, he got screens up, which is a problem, but I'm in a pretty good position here because my Milotic completely walls the Skarmory, and I don't think he's expecting the Thunder Punch. Even through the Iron Defense, that's going to do quite a lot. I know I outspeed with Milotic, so that's good. If I crit here, that's great. I know he has Body Press. What I'm really wanting to do is to stall out my G-Max, my own G-Max, so I can just taunt right here, which is fine, because he's just going to go for that again. Then I could go back into Milotic safely. Yeah, it's not going to touch me. I'm glad he chose that set, because I can wall that set. I used Ice Beam, so I'm not sure why he switched in Zygarde. It's not going to do enough. Ah, sub. As expected. If I can get him low enough, though, I think Chandelure Shadow Ball does like 56% to him. Yeah, he knows it's not going to work. I need this burn. And I burned like... Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay. That's cool. So he has to roost here, or he has to die. Okay, that's fine. So he's playing it well, but I think with how much I've whittled him down, I think I'm in the better position. This is going to be a very annoying exchange, though. I think I go for the Ice Beam just in case. Yeah, he's just going to Iron Defense. Sorry, not working. Actually, I think when I calced for Milotic versus Zygarde, I didn't take into account the Marble Scale actually boosting it. Obviously, I knew I was going to be burned, but I don't think I calced it for that. And so he might think... With the Skarmory dead and the Zygarde at 81%, I think I just win with Mamoswine. So I'm gonna sack the Milotic here. Yeah, he can switch out either one of those dice to Mamoswine. Yep. He's not scarfed, right? Nah. Oh, thank Jesus. So because of the Stealth Rocks and because of the damage I did with... who did I hit him with? Whatever. I think that this is it. Woo! That was very stressful. So he can kill me here with a Aura Sphere, but I think I just go for the Ice Shard just in case it doesn't kill. So the question is, well, he can't kill Grimmsnarl, but I think I just finish him off with Chandelure, because if he's Scarfed, he's locked in, and if he's not Scarfed, then I outspeed him. So that was a good game. He's not Scarfed. Nice. GG, man. That was a great game. That made me very nervous, and it was a lot closer than I wanted it to be, so good luck in the future matches this season.